Mary and Martha had sent word to Jesus when Lazarus was still sick. Lord, he whom you love is ill. And Jesus stayed where he was for 2 more days. The Apostle John tells us this plainly. Jesus didn't rush. Don't miss that detail. Mary and Martha didn't know there was a plan. They just knew their brother was dead, and Jesus hadn't come. Martha meets him on the road. She says, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. That is not a theological position. That's the sound of someone standing in the depths. Then Mary comes. She falls at his feet and she says the exact same words. Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Jesus does not correct them. He doesn't say, well, actually, this is all part of something larger. He doesn't say, you just need to have faith. He doesn't explain. He asks where Lazarus has been laid. And they say, come and see. And then John gives us one of the shortest but most powerful verses in the Bible. Jesus began to weep. The crowd sees it and says, see how he loved him. This is not a performance. This is grief. The one that John had been calling the Word made flesh, the light of the world. He stands at the tomb of his friend and he weeps. Jesus doesn't hover above the grief and fix it from a distance. He walks into the valley of dry bones. He sits at Camp Hope. He lets the loss be real, even while he knows what's coming next. That is the God we worship this morning. Not the God who is unmoved by our depths, but the God who weeps at the tomb.